Hello. What's up, Doug? First one here. Oh my god. Okay. This is not my normal time, of course. Um, I planned this one yesterday, so I just waited till my time. I wanted to go earlier, but I was like, no, I'm gonna wait till my time. Gotta go work a little later. So I was like, well, let me do it live before work. So we ain't gotta be here long. I'm just saying. I'm just here, trying to see trying to see what's happening on YouTube. And apparently there's a lot of drama going on that I ain't involved in and I ain't gonna get involved in and I'm staying out of it. So we'll see if anybody shows up. If not, we'll be here 15 minutes and then I can dart out of here. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, I just I just was like, I'm gonna come up here and talk for a minute because I started to do a live this morning. But after work, I was like, nah, I was kind of tired. So I was like, I'll just wait till this evening. But yeah, the only thing I hate about freaking going live though is when everybody else go live at the same time. And I just be like, it's a freaking mess. But you really can't worry about that because you can't control it. You just gotta do what you gotta do as a content creator. That's all. But yeah, I'm just here. I'm just here. But yeah, it's a lot going on, and like I tell you, I stay not behind out the mess. Like when there's a lot of mess happening in chats and channels, I stay away because I'm like, ain't nobody finna uh, rope me into nothing. You high, John? I know, I know, John. I know you're high. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, okay, so let me explain something about Friday the 13th. I know a lot of people get scared of that date, but I'm gonna tell y'all how my mom explained Friday the 13th to me. All right, so my mom said one day she was at at the doctor's, and there was a lady, like a elderly lady. She came up to her and was like, "Oh, it's Friday the 13th. You better be careful." And so my mom just explained to the lady. She was like, you know, okay. Um, she was like, Jesus and the 12 disciples is 13, right? And I think did he die on a Friday or did he rise on a Friday? I know because we have Good Friday. And the devil likes to take over everything that God Jesus do. So that's how she explained Friday the 13th to me. So whenever I hear about Friday the 13th, I don't get scared. I don't watch my back because I know it's a good thing, it's not a bad thing. So yeah, that's Friday 13th to me. Like y'all can choose to be scared and all that crap, but I ain't scared of nothing. Like I've been through too much in my life to be scared of anything. So yeah, I'm not scared of nothing. So yeah, it's whatever. Are you hard, John? You keep putting high in my chat. Don't make me block you. But yeah, I just um I just been taking care of my mental health as usual. I know a lot of people out here are not. I know they're not. I just feel like I say this every time I go live, like take care of your mental health. But people out here not doing it. Like I can't make them do it. I'm just saying they're not doing it because it shows in how they act and how they react to stuff. And I just be like, oh my god, like it's just crazy out here how people navigate this life and YouTube, and I just be like, I don't have time for none of the shenanigans. So, so I just be like, it's whatever, and I stay out of it. I just stay out of stuff. I don't give advice no more because I always try to warn people about stuff and they don't listen. So when they don't listen, I just be like, okay, well I'm stop wasting my breath talking about it or mentioning anything to them because they're not really gonna pay me any attention. It's gonna be a waste of my time to tell them anything. So I stopped. I just kept it to myself, and that's what I've been doing. I'm like, okay, your problem, you deal with it. I ain't got nothing to do with it. Like it's whatever. So yeah. Anyway, um, I don't just let people be themselves. If they gotta do what they gotta do, well, ain't got nothing to do with me. Oh, sorry, yeah. Oh my god. No, anyway, um, okay, let me shut that down. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. It's not happening in my background. I just okay, yeah. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Nothing. Nothing. Anyway, I'm sorry, y'all. When y'all hear me do that, it's because I'm seeing stuff y'all can't see. Okay, so anyway, um, shoot, I forgot my darn thought because I'm over here laughing. Anyway, oh shoot, hold on. No, they freaking. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, how am I out of order? I'm just talking. I'm just here. I'm just here. Like I said I was just gonna do it live before work. Like I don't have a subject today. Oh yeah, National Side Chick Day today or Sunday. I'm not one of them. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoy whatever y'all get. What's up, beautiful? But yeah, no side chicks over here. I don't know what y'all got. Oh yeah, that could be another thing. Some people probably went out tonight, so I get that too. And I know people probably gonna go out tomorrow. So yeah, that ought to be fun. Me, I am by myself. So I hope whoever you ladies who have somebody, I hope you guys get what you want. So me, I am single. So of course I'm going to be by myself. What she says? No, no. Being a side chick is not a goal, sir. That is not a goal at all. No, you want to be a wife. You don't want to be no darn side chick. I don't see it. I don't see it. Okay, so since we talking about side chicks, I don't see how people can. I don't see how they do that. You're willing to share a man, like especially if he married. Like why and how? How? Like how are you willing to share a man? No, mine all mine. I ain't sharing. No, I don't share. Absolutely not. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. I don't see how they do it. And then they be knowing it though. Now I understand like some of the ones that kind of flip out because they don't know they a side chick. That's understandable because they don't know. But the ones that know, I'll be like, I don't see how you accept that. You mean to tell me you know this dude got somebody and you willing to be sneak off with him? Like, what kind of stuff is this? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. But some of them, they be proud of it. They be proud of it, and I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't see. I don't understand. But yeah, and even with the guys, they okay being side dudes. Like I don't see how you think that's cool. Like some of them just don't care. And to me, like, hey, if you're going with somebody else, I'm not willing to swap fluids with y'all. Mm-mm. No, if we gonna be together, it's gonna be me and you. That's it. It ain't gonna be me, you, and them, and somebody else. Like absolutely not. But some people they cool with it. No, that's not cool. Dub, stop. It's not cool. It is not cool. No, absolutely not. What's up, Trixie? Good evening. I know this is not my normal time. I'm just going live because I normally be work at this time, but I'm actually getting paid right now. Even though I'm not at work, I'm actually getting paid. So yeah, I just go in a little later. And I started to take off tonight, those little few hours, but I was like, nah. I said, I'm gonna go work them little few hours. Y'all gonna be asleep anyway. I said, I'm gonna go work them little few hours and get the rest of my money. And I'm taking off tomorrow. So there you go. So I'm gonna go work these little few hours and I'm be straight. Hmm. Yeah, because I started to just take off like tonight, but I said, nah, I'm gonna keep my little time and I'm gonna go work these few hours. And yeah. But yeah, I'm actually getting paid right now. Oh, thank you, thank you. Happy Valentine's Day to you too. I hope you have fun tomorrow. Yeah. For all of y'all who got somebody, I really do hope y'all have fun. Um, should I do a live tomorrow? I am off, so that'll be interesting. But see, I'm wondering now, should I do a morning live? I probably will do a morning live tomorrow because, like I said, I really won't be tired. Well, not that much because I only work half a shift tonight. So yeah. hmm But yeah, I'll probably do a live in the morning. See what y'all want to talk to because morning seems to be my sweet spot. I notice. Um, so because I know like around this time everybody's awake, everybody's everywhere else, but morning seems to be my sweet spot. So yeah, I might just do it live in the morning. I probably set it up at that end or something. So then that way in the morning I won't have to try to do all that. It'll already be set and I can just hit live button. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, no, it's not cool to be a side chick or a side dude. The you care? Do you care to come up and explain yourself, sir? Because you can. Absolutely no, no side, nothing. You want to be a side on the plate? No, you're supposed to be the main course. Absolutely not. Anyway, people that are okay with that, like I try not to judge people, but nope. I'm trying not to do that. Oh, sorry, y'all. But yeah, absolutely not. Absolutely not. What's up, Duke? Hello. Look, oh my god, my screen is so bright in my eye. But yeah, I'm just talking a little bit before I go to work a little later, Duck. I absolutely have nothing to talk about. I just come over here and yak my mouth like I normally do. So, Duke. I was a little busy today. I was doing some everything, trying to tell everybody hey in that live and do stuff around the house. What's up, Jed? What's up, Jed? Yeah, hey, I listened to the whole live. You like when, when you was ending your live, I was getting out the shower and I had just finished putting my clothes on when you ended the live. Yeah. Oh, no problem, no problem. But yeah, hey Jed. Oh, what's up, three? What's up, three? Thank you for coming. I appreciate you. Hey Jed. I know. Okay, I'm just gonna put it this way. I know there's drama happening. I'm not participating in it, but I know it's happening. Uh, what else I called? Yes, I hope all is well with you too, three. I hope you had a great live because I didn't get a chance to come back because I got sidetracked and I was trying to do stuff before work, sir. But yeah, yeah, it's a freaking mess. But yeah, it's a lot happening today. I was like, on Fridays, like I normally don't even try to go live, but it's shoot. I just said, well, since I go in later, I'm gonna do me a little mini live real quick. But yeah, it's a mess. Oh, hold on, let me check some. Hold on. Okay. Anyway, yeah, it's a lot happening. It's a lot. Hold on. Oh, okay. He wants to explain himself. Hello. Hold on, can't hear you. You're on mute.
You out of order, man. You already out of order. And we
No,
gotta
I'm
call
not.
you out of order. Can you hear me?
No, I'm not.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Houseway.
Houseway. Shout out real quick, shout out to the chat, man. It's the best thing to be the side, man. I love to be the side guy. I love that.
Why? Explain. Explain.
I have
Explain.
no responsibilities. I have no responsibilities whatsoever. I,
Absolutely not.
I'm
So you
coming
ain't
for
gotta
what
get it. Hold on. So you ain't gotta get this shit no money.
I'm coming for one reason and one reason only. That's why I'm the
So
side
you
guy.
hold on. You ain't answer my question. So you ain't gotta get this shit no money.
Oh, for what? That's what that nigga for. That's what
Hold
he's
on. She
doing.
get.
I'm not.
Hold
I,
on. Hold
I'm
on.
the.
She
I'm
she
the. I'm the back foot guy, man. What you mean? I'm the. I
she ain't
come.
giving. She giving it up for free.
Well, if you, they love to do that. Respectfully, they love to do that.
Well, I ain't got nothing to do with that.
They love to do that. Yeah, that's how it happens. That's how it's supposed to happen. I don't have to do.
Mm.
I ain't gotta. I ain't gotta buy you nothing. I ain't gotta. When Valentine's Day come around, get what I'm gonna do. I hope you and y'all. Hey, y'all have a good time. Call me when y'all get home. Call me when you're done with him. That ain't gonna work. That's how it's gonna work right
What's up, Jay Lewis? You
there. Am I
stupid.
wrong? Am I wrong?
See, I can't do that.
Three
What's up?
three said it perfectly. Three said it perfectly in the chat, man. Free kidding, man. What?
Ain't
Hey,
no
do
way.
what you gonna do. Y'all handle it how y'all gonna handle it. But I'm gonna be in order. I'm gonna be all the way in order.
Um. Okay. But yeah, that's a mess.
I mean, it's honesty. What you want me to lie to you? I don't know what you want from me. You can't
Mm,
lie about it. You gotta be honest about it. That's how
be
this
honest.
is how females are moving these days. And so as men, we're gonna adjust accordingly. We're gonna watch how they moving and then we're gonna say, okay, this is the lane that I can rock in. I don't have to deal with you as far as paying you or providing anything financially towards you because you already got somebody doing that. I'm just
Mm-hmm.
here. I'm here to keep you and him from arguing. That's what I'm really here for. I'm gonna lay it accordingly so y'all ain't arguing with each other, right?
Mm. Well, hey, that's up to you. That's your business. I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Are we
Ain't
in
got nothing.
order? Are we in order? Out of order? You got to tell me.
Yeah, I saw that, Jay Bliss. You good. You good. You good, Jay Bliss. Mm. Yeah. Uh, sorry, I was a little distracted. That's why I didn't answer you. But yeah, yeah, you good. You good. But no, no, that ain't cool. That is not cool at all. To me. To me. To me. That's not cool. But you do what you gotta do. I don't have nothing to do with that.
But you gotta understand, this is like we ain't talking about whether we talking about how individuals deal with each other in life. That's what we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And so all of it kind of plays out accordingly. You know what I mean? Hey, sometimes once again, what we it's Valentine's Day. I ain't got no Valentine, respectfully.
I
Respectfully.
don't either.
I have no Valentine. But whoever do got a Valentine, and I remember the last time I really celebrated Valentine's Day. If you want to know what I truly did that night, I don't even want to tell you what I did that night. I'm not even gonna get into it because I was out of order. You understand? But
What you do? Give us a story time.
no, this ain't story. This ain't Dub story time. This is vacay story time.
You,
Vacay, go
I
ahead.
don't have no story time, so
I'm a
your turn.
I'm a guest to the panel, man. I'm a guest. I don't know nothing what you're talking about.
All right, whatever. Go ahead. Go ahead and say what you gonna say. Go ahead, say what you gonna say.
Listen, all of help.
Okay,
What?
Vincent.
Hey, shout out to my brother in the building, Clarence. Hey, Duck, help, help. I need a little bit. Hey, somebody come rock with. Hey. I'm trying to be
You
in
wanna
order.
come with Duck? I'll send you the link.
I'm trying to be in order right now. I'm trying my best
Let me see.
because she out of
Uh,
order and she wrong.
no, I'm not.
No, you are. Well, I'm telling you, men
Mm,
have this for eternity. Men have dealt with individuals accordingly, right?
mm-hmm.
And so when I say accordingly, you may be doing. Hey, there are times I need to. I'm helping that brother out. You feel me? I'm helping him out because instead of her going home arguing and acting a fool, you understand? She can go home and be happy and address that man with politeness and kindness. That's how I'm looking at it
Mm-hmm.
now. I might be wrong, but that's how I'm looking. Sometimes you got to save yourself from yourself, and this is me saving myself from myself.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, some people okay with it. They're just uh not my preference. Um, but hey, y'all do what y'all want to do. Y'all I ain't got nothing to do with it, so I ain't in it.
Let me ask this. Let me ask this. So, would you prefer because you know when your man come home and you and your being right, and now all of a sudden you want to argue with the man, you want to argue and act the fool out there, and now he gonna get frustrated. So then he done already went in and got you ain't gonna give him none once he done frustrated. And once you feel some type of way, you ain't gonna give him none. And so now he done went. He said, you know what, I'm gonna make sure I get mine off early. So when I get there, I've already released, and I can be kind and gentle. Ain't that what you want? A kind, gentle individual. Hello.
I'm listening, but to me, if you're gonna cheat, then you just go be with them.
Oh, wait a
That's the
minute.
way I look at it.
Hold on. You said if you're gonna cheat, just go be with him.
Yeah, like if you with me and you want to go cheat, then go be with them. Don't be with me because I don't want their germs. That's just
You,
me. I don't know how other people work, but
you worry about the germs and stuff. All right, we're gonna do things the right
yeah,
way. We're gonna protect
that's a
ourselves.
safety precaution.
We're gonna protect ourselves accordingly, and we're gonna
Yeah.
be in order. But
Mm-hmm.
and you don't know nothing about it. But when he come home and he happy, you know what I'm saying. And then you trying to bring the hell out of him. He gonna sit there and be able to address it
So
accordingly.
Angie.
Shout out to Angie, baby, in the building. You know I love me some Angie.
Mm-hmm.
I love me some Angie, baby.
Mm-hmm. But say that again.
Huh?
Say it again.
That when he go cheat. you're gonna bring the hell out of him anyway. So now he can make sure that he can address you accordingly because he ain't just looking from sex from you. You know what I'm saying? He gonna deal with you accordingly. He already done got that piece out. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna provide it anyways. You gonna be out there arguing and yelling. So now he done already addressed it, and now he can deal with you accordingly and show you love that you're looking for, right?
That ain't love if you gonna cheat.
Huh?
It ain't love if you gonna cheat. If you willing to cheat with somebody you with, you don't love them. You love yourself.
Man, people, I don't even know if we had the individual have love out here anymore. I don't even know if love is real anymore.
It is. You just gotta find it.
Ain't that
Tracy,
absolute? And baby, we
Tracy,
definitely gonna fight. We definitely gotta
hold
fight.
on, hold on, Tracy.
Put your dukes up.
He talking about cheating. I'm talking about absolutely not. So we on opposite ends of the page here. Yeah, yeah.
Child, what she said? How she said? Child, what y'all talking about? What y'all talking about? Ain't that
So
amazing?
yeah, it's not love if you're gonna cheat. You just selfish. Like you there for your selfish needs.
No,
So
that's
yeah.
not true. That's not true. And the
Okay,
reason
so
the reason it ain't true is because sometimes there's no person that could truly, in my this is my opinion, and you know my opinions be wild. So y'all take y'all a sip of water and be okay with what I'm about to say. Nine
mm,
times out of ten, one individual don't provide everything you need in a relationship, right? And so the most basic bottom, the thing that really means the least amount is sex. That's the least. Every any other thing that you provide in a relationship, in my opinion, means so much more than sex does. So if a man is going out there and doing whatever he's gonna do, as long as he not bringing diseases home and acting a fool like that, he in order. That's my opinion. Tell me where I'm wrong. Break it down. I know you gonna tell me anyway. So
ain't nobody mute you. I'm just saying, like, oh, look, this is the opinions of the dub. These are not my opinions, cause y'all know me. I don't share. Absolutely freaking not. No, no. So you okay with the side chick stuff? I am not. I am not okay. Uh, it's still some. Yeah, because I be thinking about body fluids. I be thinking about like diseases. I don't care how clean you think you are. Diseases come from the inside. Like wherever they got in their saliva, in their throat, in
oh,
their
oh, oh, oh,
crevices.
oh, oh, wait a minute.
Uh-uh.
Did you say they throat?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that amazing? Go ahead. That's incredible, right? That's
I
incredible.
know why you said that. Absolutely not. Okay, let me see what Tracy said. Tracy said, but
But
Dub, you gotta come. Hold on.
oh,
Hush. But Dub, you gotta come into a relationship already whole so that you won't be looking for 100% of anything from one person anyway, bro. Mm-hmm. I
I don't
agree.
disagree with that. I don't disagree whatsoever with that. I think that both people have to come into that relationship whole. At the same
Mm-hmm.
time, when you get into that relationship, whether you're whole or not, you're looking for certain things from your partner, right? And there are going to be days and times, whether it's cooking, cleaning, um, men, women, regardless, there's going to be days where I'm not going to give you everything you want. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be days you're not going to give me everything I want. So, hey, sometimes I
Then
didn't
you
already, go ahead,
go
go
ahead,
ahead.
go ahead. Go ahead. I'm listening.
I done already established in my mind that sometimes you're gonna have to go outside of you got to go. Hey, if I can be fulfilled accordingly, and I don't have to argue and fuss with you about anything. I don't think you want to argue and fuss with your man, right? Okay.
No.
So if you don't want to
Arguing
do
and
that,
fussing is a waste of time.
exactly. So if I can go in and do some things and be back in order, you understand? And then when I come home, we not arguing, we not fussing, we not cussing at each other. Um, all I'm telling you is it's more prosperous for our relationship. It's more prosperous. And so ain't no person on this earth gonna ever provide everything you need. Never gonna happen. That ain't how life works. So hey, you
Hey,
do what you
three,
need
you
to do.
can come up if you want to elaborate on that.
Said
Mm.
bad. See what he said. Bad sex will end the relationship. But wait a minute. What if a person, even though the sex ain't great, right? Three.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying this, and I'm asking you too, Vay. If the sex ain't great, right? But they give you everything else. A brilliant, like they smart. They support you in what you're doing. Everything else, but the sex, it ain't where it's supposed to be at, right? It ain't there. Matter of fact, they didn't. And we starting to get old now. We people don't want to address this, but we starting to get old. Women, when y'all start going through menopause and all that other kind of nonsense, respectfully, I say that respectfully. Hey, you never know how things gonna end up. Negroes still going to. Hey, we still trying to. Can I put it on your? Can I put it on your? Can I put it on your book? Put it on the cheeks right now. You understand how I go? That's how we act. So when you get to that point where you're not willing to, man, I don't want you. I don't want it on the cheeks right now. I don't want it on the cheeks. Well, we want it on the damn cheeks. I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm.
So if you can't do it, it's okay. But you do everything else perfectly as far as a relationship go. Let me go. If I step outside of it, right? As long and it accordingly, but I ain't bringing nothing home. I ain't doing nothing too wild, and
Mm-hmm.
it's to
So, yeah.
facilitate what we got going on already. Because if
Mm-hmm.
that don't happen, what we gonna do? Divorce each other? If we both out here in the middle of nowhere acting a fool, I don't want that.
Good question. Good question.
I think cheating is necessary. I'm standing on that right now.
I don't
I think
think that.
cheating is necessary.
I don't think that.
I think it's necessary.
I don't.
Why not?
Not at all. Because I don't believe in cheating. Some people do. I don't.
If your desires on, imagine you got a man that's perfect, right? Perfect. Everything that you want, you ain't got to do nothing crazy. Everything you need, he
Hold on.
provided. He providing
Mm-hmm.
that.
Mm-hmm.
But he got erectile dysfunction. Is that what they call it? Is it erectile dysfunction? I think that's the name of it. Erectile dysfunction, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he can't drop it on you now. He can't drop it. But everything else, you good. He doing everything else. You still have a sexual urge, correct?
Mm-hmm.
He can't fulfill that. But everything else he good with. You gonna divorce him for that?
That'll be something y'all have to talk about.
Man, go get fucked. Excuse my language. Go have sex a couple times and you'll be fine. You can come. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
you'll be fine.
All right, I know how
That's
I'm
it.
about to do it. Oh crap! I almost ended the live. Trying to figure out this thing right stuff. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Sorry. Go ahead.
Shout out to
Go
Big
ahead.
Ill in the building, man. Big Illy in the building. Shout out to Big Illy.
Okay. I was trying to do something. I know y'all heard a bit of an echo. My bad. I was trying to do something here. But yeah, that'll be something y'all will have to figure out. Let me see. Try again, Duck. Let's send him a link again. I don't know what it is with my links these days, but anyway, yeah, that will have to be something you have to love that person enough not to cheat on them. Like if you willing to cheat on that person, to me that means you love yourself more than you love them.
Well, before I can love anybody else, I have to love myself. I can't love
Yeah,
nobody
but,
else if I don't love
then
myself.
that means you love yourself more than you love them because you're willing to do everything to make you happy, and
No,
you don't care. No, and you don't care if what you do gonna hurt them in the end because you got what you wanted.
I disagree with that.
So, eh, okay, tell me why.
And if I do things the right way, right, I'm gonna protect. I'm gonna protect you from the harm of knowing about it from the beginning. I'm gonna protect you from that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, am I being selfish? Absolutely, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
I will agree with the selfishness of it.
Mm-hmm.
I think we all have. I mean, throughout human civilization, the reason individuals survived accordingly is because they were selfish, right? They had to make sure, hey, I got to take care of me before I can do anything else. And so, if if we're gonna sit here and argue and fight and fuss all the time and all that, well, that ain't conducive to our relationship. And if that comes from the lack of sex, and I can go and I can fix that problem right there, I'm gonna fix it. And then when I come deal with you, I'm gonna deal with you accordingly. And I don't want you to know about it. I'm gonna protect you from it, right? Because
Okay,
I
so
love you.
hold on. Okay, so you claim you gonna protect her from knowing. How you gonna do that?
What you mean?
Okay, how do you plan to protect her from knowing that you cheated?
Well, how she gonna find out? Only way she gonna find out, try to go through my phone or something. I'll be done deleted. I'm deleting everything anyways at the phone.
Hold on. Do you see social media these days?
Well,
Like,
I
do you
don't.
pay attention to it?
Y'all know social media better than I do. I'm old now.
Okay,
Y'all know it
so
better.
most ouch, I got pop my lid. Okay, there it goes. Okay, so the most stuff I see these days is it's not even on the girl or the wife or whatever going through his phone. It be the side chicks. The side chicks be mad that you won't leave them. That like I literally saw video the other day of a girl walked up on another guy when he was with another girl in the grocery store and said, "Oh, when you with me last night and all that mess." But I'm just like, okay, first of all, if you know you's a side chick, like what the crap you got going on? But anyway, most of the time the women find out from the side chicks because they'll walk up to him, hey, do you know such and such? Or he was with me last night, or he was with me 2 weeks ago. Most of the time, it's not even the girl going through the phone; it's the side chicks that go tell
So
because
that's
they
the
want to be the main chick.
now that's what we have to understand. As men, you have to understand who you're dealing with, right?
Mm-hmm.
As I always say, man,
So,
hey, it is what it is. I can't control what the next person gonna do, right? At
okay,
the same
so
time,
then
I'm not
hold
gonna
on.
I'm not gonna let you know you ain't if I'm dealing it you take certain precautions to make sure that you don't know where I stay. You ain't better know nothing, man. I'm coming to your house. We at the
It
hotel.
don't
I don't know what we at,
that that
but
don't
we
mean
it
nothing
ain't it
because
ain't. Go ahead, go ahead.
so how are you gonna protect her if the side chick gonna come tell her?
The side chick got to know what she got to know what the side chick got to be. And I will say, there's a difference when we talk about side chicks, right? There's a
Mm-hmm.
difference between sex and then actually getting into a quote unquote relationship with a side chick. There's a difference.
Okay, explain.
Some people know their roles, some people don't. So when you dealing with them and you understand they didn't, hey, now they got feelings now. They got nah, you can't deal with that individual. You have to let that go because if you're gonna be and hey man, this has gone on throughout the this is going throughout gone through gone on throughout history, and he said
Mm-hmm.
right, it's been going on. At the same time, you have to deal with them accordingly. And all I'm telling you is once again, if once I get that understanding, you want to be in a relationship, man. This ain't about no relationship. That ain't what this was. That ain't how it started. We both had goals here. We got goals. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
When you want to make it a relationship, all right, then you do what you're gonna do, and I'm gonna get the hell on. And if I done gave you so much information that you know what a find me, I was already out of order. I was already out of order because I didn't protect the person that I love. I don't love you like I love her.
You don't love her because you cheating.
I do
Love
love her.
yourself. I don't believe that.
So I can't cheat and love her.
I don't think you can. That's just my opinion.
I think you
I
can.
don't think you can.
I
Because you're being selfish. Because if she was enough for you, you wouldn't have to cheat on her.
man,
I'm just saying.
biology tells you, not even just biology, science. When we study animals, it all tells you that the male has always been roaming free out here. They spread they seed accordingly.
Are
You
you an
understand?
animal?
We are animals. Humans are animals, right? We would agree, right? Aren't humans animals?
Mm, yeah.
I'm asking you.
What? Asking me what?
Are humans animals?
We're mammals.
Are we
So in
animals?
a way, yes. Mm-hmm.
So the same way you look throughout the animal kingdom, the male has always spreaded his seed. Even now, when we look at how women and men work, after if you get impregnated, it take and you can't be impregnated for 9 months, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I impregnate one individual respectfully, if I do it to one, I can do it to 10 others and have 10 children. Ask Anthony Edwards about it. That man got in 4 years. This man done had 4 babies. You understand? So it was able to, but it's because I mean it's normal. When I say normal, I don't want to say normal. It's how nature uh, uh, has put things together, right?
Mm-hmm. I'm listening.
So the only women can't have multiple people impregnating them, but
Women,
men can impregnate multiple women at the same time,
yeah, they
day
sure
after
can.
day after day after day. It's a difference in the biology of how things work. It's a difference.
But so you can try to compare men to animals, right? So
No, no,
when no,
I'm comparing
listen.
humans to animals.
No, no,
Humans.
no, listen.
Okay.
So okay, you saying listen to this. So no, listen. So you saying okay? So this animal, whatever animal it is, can go get 10 other animals, 10 other females pregnant, right? Man can do the same thing, but in the animal kingdom, that cheetah not gonna go put the other cheetah on child support. That's gonna happen to you as a man. Like you just create problems for yourself.
No, no, no. That's a whole nother story, Charles. That's a whole nother story. We
So,
we you took it
so
somewhere else. That's a whole nother story, Charles. That's a whole nother story, right? I agree
that's
with
what I'm saying. You can go get 5 or 6 women pregnant at the same time, but you're gonna be paying for it for I don't know how many years.
you. I agree with that. All I'm saying, and I'm not saying this is how I operate. I want people to understand. I'm not saying this is how I operate because hey, I'm
Mm-hmm.
a single father. You understand what I'm saying? And hey, until my son get out of here, I don't plan to have anything too serious going on, regardless. But
Mm-hmm.
at the same time, I do understand what you're saying as far as child support. But that's a whole nother system of what's going on. That has a lot to do with the government and all that other kind of stuff. We're only
Mm-hmm.
talking at this current moment in time about, and correct me if I'm wrong, but we're only talking about how dealing with individuals and men, right? Valentine's Day, this is how we kind of
Mm-hmm.
got. And
Yeah,
men
yeah,
said,
yeah.
I'm gonna satisfy
Side chick
myself.
day.
But side chick day, there you go, like you called it. I'm gonna satisfy myself, but I'm gonna still, even though I'm gonna do that, this is why I'm dedicated to. I think it's different.
Mm-hmm.
Picasso, real quick. Picasso said he disagreed with me. Shout out to Picasso, the walking vampire. Picasso said, oh, go ahead, go ahead.
Okay, so Picasso said, I disagree. The reason there is marriage is because you're off the market. I guess we are not dolls unless you specifically speaking for yourself. Don't get married so you can roam like an animal. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. What? But yeah, yeah. It to me, if you're willing to get married, then you're telling God that this is the only woman that you want to be with. But I hate to say it, some men get married knowing they're not gonna be faithful.
If we and I know y'all, because you brought up biblically speaking, right? When we look at the wisest men, and we did a Bible reading the other night. We did what was this? First Kings, speaking on when David passed and passed on the throne to Solomon, right? Solomon, the wisest man alive, the wisest man biblically speaking. And what Solomon said, Solomon he had 500 concubines, right? He had that. I mean, when we're speaking on it, historically, biblically speaking, men have always moved as far that's how men have moved, biblically speaking. They've moved this way. I mean, y'all go read it for yourself. We done read this. We read this the other night. So the most wise man in the Bible he had multiple wives and he had multiple concubines, right? Go look what a concubine is. It's a hoe. He fucking them. That's what's going on. Excuse my language. That's what
Mm-hmm.
he doing though. That's how he dealing with them. That's what they were there for. When David, when he was on his dying bed, what they did, they went and got a young girl out of wherever they got her from, and what she came to do, came to rub his feet and sleep with him before he passed away. That man didn't even know what was going on. He couldn't get it up, respectfully. But that's what they went and got her for. You understand? So I'm just telling you, it's been biblically speaking, it's been going like this. It's not like I'm saying anything that hasn't been going on throughout history or throughout the Bible. And God favored David. God favored Solomon. Right? Even though they had these things going on, they were still they were still favored by God. Just telling the truth.
Mm-hmm. That's the wild card polygamy. Yeah, I don't agree with that either. I mean, I know some people like starting to get back into that these days, but I just, I don't, I can't- sharing, no, absolutely not.
So in the perfect world,
Hopefully.
VK, oh,
Mm-hmm.
man, I owe you an apology, my brother. I owe you an
What's
apology.
good, y'all?
I owe you an
Hey,
apology, bro.
What happened?
I done missed you. I missed you 2 days back to back, and I got so far into some of the Bible reads we were doing behind the scenes. Negro, I slept a little too long. I apologize to you, my brother. I apologize.
I appreciate it, but you already, we locked in. It's all good. Listen, we ain't going nowhere. We're gonna have plenty more shows. You already know.
No, no. Hey, keep doing your thing, man. You doing a hell of a job out there. One of the
mm-hmm.
best doing.
Appreciate you, family.
What you
Yeah.
got on this?
Appreciate you. We
What you
building.
think about this conversation? What you think about this conversation?
Bring me in. What's the specific question?
Vacay out of order right now because
No,
huh?
go ahead, go ahead.
Because she believes that as men, you have to stick and you can't be faithful. When I say faithful, you can't truly love a woman and then not be just sexually faithful to her. What's your thoughts on that?
I believe men more so can have sex with no emotions, which is not really necessarily a good thing, but in a sense, in a relationship sense, it is because it really could just be sex for a man. Of course, women a lot of times they do take on different emotions or have to,
Mhm.
have some type of feelings towards a guy before they have sex. Guys can just have sex. So I understand the premise. Like if you can't have sex with your spouse or if your spouse is not pleasing you and everything else is good, they doing everything else you want them to do as far as in their role and they sweet. They can pretty much entertain guests and have people over. They can do everything you want them to do. They sociable, whatever, but they just
They
can't
perfect.
satisfy
They
you.
perfect. They perfect. But we ain't having sex on. The, they not fulfilling me sexually, but everything else is perfect.
Now, let me
She's
ask you
she's a
this: if
great
this is, I'm
woman.
gonna tell
She's
you
a
this,
great woman.
if it's the
Go ahead.
start of the relationship, it wouldn't go past the start.
But we're
That's
talking
just
about
my
marriage
opinion.
now. We're talking about
Now, if
marriage
we're
now.
talking about after a certain amount of time,
There we go.
then we do feel. I feel like there needs to be a conversation, right? And I know this should go both ways. It should.
It
So,
can't go both
vice,
ways. It can't
they
go both
can't.
ways.
It just can't. It just can't. That's the thing, though. It should be able to, though.
No, the
Like for
reason it
instance,
can't go both
if our
ways.
husband,
Oh,
if
go ahead.
your if a husband pecker don't work, right, and there's no way around that. I mean, she not gonna. Most of the time, the woman not gonna step outside of marriage. So a man got to find other ways to please his woman, and it's just that simple. Now,
Mhm.
with a lady, I mean, with men, a lot of times with us, will over time, and it's just in relationships. I'm probably sure this is for most married people as well. Certain things get mundane. The relations may get mundane. They may get kind of repetitive. So that's what, and people get desensitized, and that's why you see people transitioning into more crazier elements of sex. More wilder types of sex, or involving toys and jails and other people. Right. So it's I think it's really a to each his own, but I think it should be it's got to be communication there. I don't think it should always be communication. It should never be a situation where a person in a relationship is doing things.
Oh, you
I
breaking up
agree with
three.
that.
Hold, three. You're breaking up. You're breaking up.
Say that again, three.
Y'all can hear me.
Three. Okay, yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
My bad. I'm in my car right now. My bad. But no. All I was saying was I just feel like there should always be communication. If there's ever going to be a situation, any situation, but you can't step outside your relationship without communicating with your spouse, your significant other.
Well,
Mhm.
now let me. I want to ask you one question for three. I want to ask you one question. As a man, right? You want to always protect your lady, right? You want to protect her, and
Right.
even in this situation, I would always say, and you said something earlier that I didn't even think of it that way, but you said, man, we can go out there and do these things, and we don't look at it like it ain't like I ain't smashing because I love you. You know what I'm saying? It's how I can operate having sex with an individual and not loving her or not even putting them on the level of my lady, but at the same time, if I ain't fulfilled there, I can go do that. And then when I come home, get what? Ain't it ain't in that argument phase. I ain't finna get into all of that. I'm gonna still show you love, and I'm gonna protect you as far as not letting you know exactly what was going on in that situation. Do you think I'm wrong or right about that situation? As far as how I'm saying it, protecting the woman by not letting her know exactly what you have going.
Nah, you more so protecting yourself because and just kind of keeping everything kind of buttoned up in a sense, or kind of in your best interest, in your mind and your thoughts, right? On the
Mhm.
surface. Because what'll happen is when the truth is revealed, you'll have more problems. Or when,
Exactly.
so it's kind of, it's like it works in the moment. You like, okay, but it works as a one-off sometimes, but more likely than not, if you didn't put yourself in a situation to get a new chick, or have somebody else on the side, you put a little work into that and you probably like the person. So more likely than not, it's not gonna be a
Hey,
one-off,
Thomas,
right?
thank you.
A one and done. A
Hey,
one and
Thomas.
done, you can move around. What's good, TD? A one and done, you can move around and probably it may never come up again, right? You're not gonna dry snitch on yourself unless something come up on your computer or your phone or something, right? So in that sense, yeah, in that sense, it's going more than likely with men. If we indulge with somebody different, if everything goes smoothly, it's not going to be just one time.
No, and
Mm-hmm.
I agree with you. And I think Vacay, she brought it up earlier. She said, and correct me if I'm wrong, says you said that 9 times out of 10, the woman ends up finding out because the other woman wants to bring it
Mm-hmm.
out and say, hold on, wait a minute. I love this man. I want to be with him. And he didn't establish those boundaries that ain't for to happen. He didn't establish that. So I think there has to be an establishment of those boundaries, but this has happened from time memorial. It's always this is how men have always moved. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody?
I mean, I don't know. I ain't been here for thousands of years to know how they work.
Man, you done read enough. You done read enough. You know.
But
But the
that's
thing
the
about it,
thing.
okay,
But listen, even in biblical times, they did say, yeah, you know,
You
men,
breaking up.
my bad, hold on.
I can hear 'em.
Oh no,
It's
you
You can hear
good. You
me
good.
streaming.
You
now?
good. Go ahead.
But they would say even in biblical times, men they was able to have multiple wives, but because they abused it and they perversed it, they didn't do right by women, or right by the situation. That's like now it's kind of frowned upon, or it's not acceptable in God's eyes. So and that's a Christian sentiment, right? Every other people think differently, but
Yeah, that too.
men,
That too.
but yeah, but men, but that's what I'm saying. As a man, it's like, okay, now a woman is going to deal with a man that's taking care of them, providing for them or whatever. And maybe they don't want an alternative. They're in love. Maybe they don't know another way. But just because a woman is kind of complacent or enabling a brother to kind of have multiple women outside of his marriage, that doesn't make it right. Just because you have, like, because I know like some women now, like they're gonna be on my program, right? They're gonna let me lead the way. If I want to do this, that, and the third, I'm like, okay, whoopty whoop. They just want to make sure that they got what they need, blah blah blah, right? Now, that's all well and good for that one person, but you still affecting other people down the chain. For one, yourself, you probably wearing yourself thin, you don't know it. You overworking, you don't know it. You put more on yourself than you probably gonna be able to handle, but you'll see that'll reveal itself over time. So I say that to say, Dub, if you put everything out on the table with your spouse, I think that's the best route to go. And then based on whatever you consider your needs is as an individual, y'all should kind of plan around them accordingly. But
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? Just so it'd be kind of like a group effort. Like, say, okay, well, I know, you, like, your wife may be okay with you having getting sex on the side, or having a shorty. or something like that, somebody that maybe they approve of or whatever the case may be, based on the situation. But it should never ever be withholding of information from your spouse. I feel like you as a man, you should kind of always be honorable and say, hey, this is what it is. Either you with me or you not. Either, but as a man, you know if you wrong or you not. So certain things you're not gonna want to bring up if you know you wrong. So that's why we just gotta check ourselves a lot of the times and make sure everything we doing is honorable. So that way, when we are bringing stuff to our spouse, it's already good. We already know, like, okay, baby, gonna be like you. I was just letting you know we doing this, but I was just letting you know. So, but under no circumstances do I believe you should be with somebody that like you said, over time, certain things might change sexually in the bedroom, things of that nature. But on the offset, just to start a relationship, that shouldn't be a problem. That should be like you saying, that's the least concern. That should be the easiest. Like that's the number one thing that we doing well together is having sex, is fucking. Like that's our staple. Now everybody has a different love language and all that. Good for you, or whatever your personal preference is. But at the end of the day, you sleeping with the person that you love. So if that
But
part,
but
if
but
that
three.
part ain't hitting, it ain't hitting.
But three. The thing is marriage has never been about sex, right? It's about building. It's always marriage has always been about building your family, right? Dealing with an individual that you love, and I understand. I hear what you're saying, but it has never been just about sex. Sex has always been, hey, that's always a plus. It's always a plus, but people marry.
We not gonna do that, Doug.
Talk to me.
Making, because it's still they call it making love. See, sex is just something that you do respectfully to the side piece, Sally, whoever, you know, at a truck stop or whatever, wherever you moving around.
Oh, not
Not
the
you,
truck,
but
not the
not
truck,
Not,
not the truck
not
stop.
the lot
This nigga
lizards.
said the truck stop. This nigga said the truck stop.
Not the lot
Not the
lizards.
truck stop, bro. Lot lizards. That brother said lot lizards out here, man.
Oh, that's funny.
Go ahead, my
Funny.
bad.
now that could be a form of sex right now. But when you with your spouse, you're not having sex, you're making love. Like that's and with the purpose really of procreation, right? So
Hmm.
it's like you saying, it's not everything in a relationship because it takes work, like day in and day out. You got to listen to a person, communicate, do what they need to do, make sure you hold yourself accountable, all that other stuff as far as a relationship goes. But the making love part is like that's going to be with two people that love each other. That's just going to be easy. That's going to be cohesive, right? That's just going to be, we're going to be so connected because we're in love, right? If you're not in love, you should not be in relationship. You should not be
Hey,
having relations.
ain't that incredible? I think that's a great breakdown.
Yeah,
I don't know if I agree 100% with you, and I ain't got to, but I think that's a great breakdown of it.
yeah.
Who is on? Is it?
We talk more than boxing on B3 Picks TV, man. We definitely building y'all.
You say promoting.
Hold on. Hey, three. Hold on, three.
Oh
Hey,
man. Well, he ain't got nothing to say. He gonna promote that channel.
hey, shout out to my brother, man. That's what he's supposed to do. That's what he's supposed to do. He
Yeah,
better. He
yeah.
promoted fantastically, and y'all make sure y'all go
Okay,
sub to that
okay,
brother.
okay, Dub. I got a question for you, and I'm gonna
Oh,
put you in this scenario.
be in order
Say for
now.
instance, listen. So say for instance, okay, you find this wonderful woman, and I ain't gonna say y'all married or y'all just go together or whatever. You doing everything you gotta do for her. Like you working, you taking care of the house, you getting her whatever she wants. Like you spoiling her, right? How would you feel? if some dude just came up to you and said, "Hey, I was with your girl last night," like, and I got proof, how would you feel?
Oh, I'm gonna be pissed off.
Hmm. So
So
you would
I
think
want I
she
want
would
I
she
want
wouldn't
to
be
make this
pissed
clear.
off?
Oh, go ahead. Say it again.
I say, so you don't think she wouldn't be pissed off?
I do think that,
Like
but
if
I
it was
want.
the other way around?
I do. I think she would. But I also think that the roles that men and women have are different. We look at things differently, and because I'm gonna be pissed off because wait a minute, hold up now, you ain't gonna be dealing with my lady. But if you because I think three said it from the beginning, men and women look at sex differently. Men can have women are nine times I ain't gonna say always, 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 not always, but the majority women are more emotionally attached when
Hmm.
those situations happen. Men, I can have sex with somebody and it just be sex like that. That's what it
Okay.
is.
Okay. So
I ain't got no
can,
feelings
can
for you, nothing like that. Y'all
okay.
are
Let
more.
me hold on.
Y'all
Let me
end up.
interrupt you.
Hold on, let me just
Okay. Go ahead.
go ahead. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So no
What I was
fault
gonna say
anyways.
was, okay, women are emotional anyway. But men seem to get more emotional when they find out that they woman done cheated, and then they go berserk because they thinking, oh, it's not an emotional thing until it comes up, and they found out they doing all this hard work, and she out here just cheating and sleeping with everybody, and now he upset and now he emotional. That's when it seems to come out, is when they find that. Then, but go ahead.
But you should have a. Let me just say this real quick. You should have an emotional response if you find out that your lady was cheating on you and you weren't, and you was doing things in order. Now, if you wasn't in order and she wasn't in order, then okay, you may y'all got to talk and work some things out or break up, right? But if you're doing
Mhm.
all the right things and you kind of blindsided, you taking care of the house and you find out that your lady is like sleeping with the pool boy or got, letting a neighbor hit or somebody in your friend group hit or
Mhm.
something like that, um, that would be something that you should react. And it's not going to be favorably, right?
Mhm.
Because it's an unfavorable situation. So everybody wants you to be perfect or, kind of be reasonable in your reaction. But so your wife is sneaking behind your back, somebody that you are in love with. How could you tell a person how to react to that, Like, I don't know, I'll snap. So,
I real quick, I want to
yeah.
say this. I want to say this. This is a conversation that we, as people, as individuals, we all kind of understand. A lot of this stuff that we're speaking on right now happens, right? It happens. But
Mhm.
the funny thing is, and I got to give you credit, VK. Most folks wouldn't want to have this conversation. They wouldn't even allow people to speak the way that we're speaking right now. They don't want to. They don't want to talk about the truth. And
Mhm.
this is true talk right here. This is how individuals are dealing with each other. So y'all keep going. I think this is incredible, though. I think this is an incredible conversation.
Yeah, it's just the fact that it's the reason people don't have conversations like this because it's a lot of BS on the internet. But the real thing, like the real issues and things we need to talk about, don't get talked about because a lot of the mess is happening, and people would rather deal with other people drama versus talking about real life situations.
Well, we
And
talking about it
this
right
stuff
now.
happens in real life. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, this it happens in real life.
I love it.
And a lot of people don't really want to face it because they don't want to, come to terms with it or think about when they was in that situation. So yeah, what's up, BBL?
Absolutely.
But
Absolutely.
yeah,
And you gotta have actual life experiences to talk about it. So
right.
certain people, a lot of the people on the internet, they kind of cornballs. They probably there's certain things they never did. So, like my brother BVO always tell you, you got to give the game. You got to let people know what it is and what it ain't.
Mm-hmm.
Um, because who else gonna do it? The kid, people listening, people coming across your content. You got to have substance.
Mm-hmm.
You got to give them something for their time. And like Doug was saying, it's a good conversation we having.
Mm-hmm. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I imagine the you would be highly upset, but you do have people out here that they don't really think about what they would do in that situation until it happens to them. And just like Illy said, that's how crimes of passion happen because they got set up with an issue they never thought they had to deal with and they just snap. Like I literally seen a video of a lady, I think she found out her husband was cheating on her and in a crime of passion she ran him over in the parking lot or wherever he was, and she stood there and waited till the police came and arrested her.
If you listen
So,
to how I talk about this stuff, man, I say from the beginning, a man has to be very responsible because the first thing, like, even though, and I know it, even when I say responsible, I know people think I sound crazy when I say this stuff, but my first obligation is to protect my family. That's my first obligation, right? So if we're talking about marriage, my first obligation is to protect you. Whoever I'm dealing, my wife, she's my first obligation. BB said that's why I keep $40. Hey, I got $40 for you.
stop that car, BBL. Stop it.
But the thing is that's why I spoke on it the way I did. After because my first obligation is that if I'm gonna do this, then I have to make sure I'm doing it in the way where it's not gonna affect my wife. It's not. I would pray that it would never get back, and that's crazy for me to say it that way. But I would pray it would never get back to her, and not because uh, um I don't look at it as it being because man, hey, if it get back to her, then we gonna this that we this. I don't look at it that way. If it get back to her, then she's gonna be hurt by it, right? I ain't trying to hurt you, but at the same time, I have my needs, and I'm hey,
But okay, hold on.
go
You,
ahead.
I'm gonna tell you out of order. So
Oh, you
you say, hold on. You
you just
say
called me out
you
of
say
order.
you don't. Hold
You
on,
called
yeah.
me out of
You
order.
say you don't want to hurt her, but you say you gotta have your needs fulfilled, which means you want to get what you want at that moment, but you ain't thinking about how it would hurt her though.
I am. That's why I'm gonna protect her from it.
You can't always. Okay. You can't
You
always
you
keep
you brought up
keep
the,
that.
you brought up the
She gonna
situation.
find out. She
No,
gonna
no, you
find
no,
out.
no, you brought up the situation and said that she's gonna find out because the other woman is gonna come and want to be.
No, it's not necessarily the other woman. It could be anybody. You don't know who. A lot of times people find out this stuff in family gatherings because this person know that person, and be like, oh, that was the guy she was sleeping with. Yeah, people find out any kind of way.
I told
It could have been 10 years ago. She still found out.
I was on BVO show the other night, and I told BVO, me and him, we was chopping it up about old folks, right? My
Mm-hmm.
grandfather, and I love my grandfather. I love him. You know what I'm saying? If you asked, because at that current moment in time, my grandfather he passed away now. You know what I'm saying? Lived in Augusta. The man catered Augusta National, or when I say cater, he he uh, he cut the grass. I don't know if y'all know what Augusta National is, the golf course, but he manicured the grass and had a whole business doing that, right? But when I'm sitting there talking to granddaddy, and my grandmother and all my aunts and uncles and shit, they in the house. I go out there. He's sitting on the porch by himself. I go out there and I talk to him. You know what he told? And he told me. He said, "Man, they want to be mad at a nigga. They want to be mad at me because, yeah, I done provided for this family. This is my granddaddy talking to me. I done provided for them. There ain't nobody want for nothing around here. This house, I bought this house. Matter of fact, I built it. I helped build this house that we own, right? And then he brought it. He said, but they want to get in there and start talking. The next thing they want to talk about my other family. Well, damn, that family ain't got nothing to do with y'all. Did I provide for y'all or didn't I? That's how he looked at it. That's how the old folks just look at this stuff. You know what I'm saying? And the one thing I can always say is my granddaddy treated me well. You understand? And so when every opportunity I had to be around him, that man, this is my grandson. He took care of me. You know what I'm saying? My grandmother did the same thing. On my father's side, on my mother's side, I never had a chance to meet my actual grandfather. I knew my great grandfather. Well, I didn't know. I knew of him. Let me put it that way. He died in '86. I was born in '88, so I knew of him though. And they spoke on Papa. They spoke on him, but he was the same way that my granddad that I knew on my dad's side. Papa was the same way. He had another family. This is how men moved. Men have always moved like this. And so I'm not saying it's right, but what I am saying is that women of those days, they understood that, man, yeah, he ain't perfect. He ain't perfect. And he out of order. We're gonna call him out of order. But he's providing for our family. He's taking care of us. You know what I'm saying? My grandmother, she worked at my grandmother on my father's side. She worked at the grocery store. It's called Harvey's out there where they was at. But she always understood that, and all my uncles and aunts, they understood. Granddaddy got us. He got us, and he provided for his family. Did he have another family? Absolutely. And when he passed away,
That
his
happened a lot.
reason. Real quick, B3, I told you about this about the family reunion I got going on, and I'm finding out I got new uncles and aunts and all kind of stuff. I told me and B3 done had this conversation. Correct me if I'm wrong, 3. Like 3 on you. I don't know. He might not hear me, but I
I'm here,
understood.
Dub. Go ahead. My bad.
Me and you done talk behind the scenes about my family reunion and all this other kind of stuff. We have talked
Yeah.
about this, and so when I found it out, I ain't judging my granddad. How can I judge? He already done told me. You know what I'm saying, man? Yeah. I got 2 families out here, but I didn't took care of everybody. I took care of them. He took that as far as he took it on himself to say, man, I'm gonna do it. Hey, I done did what I done did, but I'm gonna take care of my families accordingly. I'm gonna take care of these people, and he always did that. He stood on the square. Is he wrong? Hey, you could call him wrong. Was Solomon wrong? Was David wrong? Was the men of the Bible wrong? They dealt in that. This is how men have moved. So I just think that we've gotten to a point where now we can criticize accordingly. But Negroes have been doing this, and I mean no disrespect to anybody, but Negroes been doing this for from the beginning. This is how people have been moving.
Okay. So Illis posed a question. She said, that's back then. More men were providers back then. Men cheat now, and the women provide. So can she have another family?
The problem, the difference is if she does have another family, it's gonna take her a minute to do it. And the reason it's gonna take a minute is because she can only have one baby every 9 months. That's what she can. That's what she can do. A man can sit there and impregnate 3 women and then have 3 families in that same 9 months. That she can have one family in 9 months. I understand how you want to present the question, but is men and women are different. That's the whole point. We're different, and I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying that this is how things have happened continuously. If you look at the animal kingdom, the lion, right, the king of the jungle. That's what they call the lion, the king of the jungle. When he get hit, when he become the king, and he done made, you know what I'm saying, then went out there and had to fight the other lions out there. I'm the big dog out here. What do they do first? They kill the offspring of the other lion. They kill them. You gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. and then he start to impregnate the flock. Why?
Okay, okay,
So he can
so
spread his seed accordingly, and that's how men operate.
mm. Can y'all hear me? Cause StreamYard been screwing up lately.
No, no,
Yeah.
we can hear you.
Yeah,
I'm the most out of order individual right now, so it's probably on me.
yeah, of course you are. But yeah, it's just it's so many moving parts to all this, and it's no like real one solution. It will d- different situations would happen differently according to the people. Some people be like, "Screw you, we getting divorced." Some people work it out, but then I, some people have open marriages where they don't like they together and they take care of each other and they sleep with other people. So it depends on the couple, and how they want to do everything. So I mean, everybody's different. Everybody's not gonna have the same solution. So, but in my opinion, I don't think cheating is right. I wouldn't do it. I personally only want one. I don't want 15 different guys. I just want one. That's it. So you got some guys that want every girl they see. So it just depends. It depends on the person and the situation. So
Now, I want to be clear. I'm not saying that it's right, wrong. I'm not saying any of that. I'm saying this is how things happen. And honestly, if in a perfect world, a man would be with a woman, right? And that's where it would end, right? That's where it starts. That it begins there and it ends there with that woman. I think that would be the perfect scenario. But we know that none of this stuff ain't perfect, and we ain't perfect. So it don't. That ain't how. I mean, it just ain't how life works.
hmm yeah, like I said, it's different for everybody. Like it's not going to be the same for every couple at all. It's not because different scenarios happen for different people. So some people might say, "Hey, okay, so I got a question. So if you say if you cheated on your girl, right, and then she found out, would you be okay if she said, okay, to make it even, then I'm gonna go cheat, but I ain't gonna tell you when I'm gonna do it? Like, how would you react to that?
Would I be okay with it?
Mm-hmm.
No, absolutely not.
Okay, so but then you think it's okay for you to go cheat?
I just told you. Even though it's a double standard, it's a total double standard that we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. I agree that it's a double standard. Uh, I just think that, and once again, I'm not trying to. I would never. That's not how I would try to live my life. But at the end of the day, I understand how individuals are, and I think that men are more capable of doing it than women could ever be because of how we or the order of life. I think that women have something like bringing a child into the world. Men don't have that. We don't have that responsibility as far as literally doing it. Now we can impregnate and then they bring them in, but y'all. That's what y'all got to deal with. We ain't got to deal with it like y'all have to. So it's just different. It's a whole different situation than what men
What's up,
deal with.
free? You want the link?
Free
Mm-hmm.
Leo, my brother Free in the building. Shout out to Free. I'm just telling you, you out of order.
Yeah. Well, I'm not. So
Free was good.
let me know if you want the link, free. But yeah, all these scenarios would would have different outcomes for different people.
Agreed.
Um,
Agreed.
some people would divorce. Like it depends. It depends. So like you don't really want to know until you actually come into a situation like that. But I personally don't think cheating is the right way to go. Some people don't care and they just do whatever. And some people like screw relationships. I'm just gonna be out here free like a bird and sleep with everybody. But then you have the situation where Picasso said, "Simple is age a deal breaker." Oh, we're not supposed to say that on here, but anyway, yeah, is that a deal breaker? Like
Say, say that again. What Picasso? You know, Picasso, he a day walker, so he out of order anyways. But what's it?
they,
What he said? What he said?
that's what we put up there. I know I'm not supposed to say that on YouTube, so I had to kind of not say it again. But yeah,
He, does he mean like the disease?
yes, that's what he's saying.
Absolutely, that's a. What are we talking? Yes, absolutely, it's a. Yes, yes. I don't know how else we can say that one. Yes,
Yeah.
it's a deal breaker. Yes.
Oh my God, it's not letting me. But yeah, I just don't think it's a lot of moving parts to cheating because like say for instance, and I know I've heard of stories where it happened to people where they spouse cheated on them and gave them the package. But that's what we just gonna call it, the package. And this is somebody who you married to, and they gave you something that you can't get rid of. Like you stuck with it the rest of your life.
But Vecca, if you listen to
Mhm.
what I said from the beginning, I said it's the man's job and responsibility, right, to keep his partner safe. I
But
gotta make
but but when it
that
gets out of control, he not thinking about that. He just he's
he
being
it,
selfish.
he out of
Selfish.
order, and that's when I say he out of order. There is an order
Mhm.
to things, and the first thing is once I done married you, right? Once I done said that we're gonna be together, then my job is to protect you. And so if I go out and contract anything and bring it back to this house, I'm so far out of order it don't even make sense no more,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
I'm out of order. I think that's how I would address that. But yeah, it's my job to protect y'all, or to not, and when I say y'all, I'm not saying you specifically. I'm saying in
Oh
general.
shit. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why I did that, but yeah, put three drop. But yeah, it's just it's a lot happening there. And for instance, like it could not even be the package. It could be he went and cheated and got somebody pregnant. So now you got a wife that you trying to keep from finding out that you done got somebody else pregnant. And I know a lot of guys would be like, well, I'm gonna tell her to get rid of it, but some of these chicks be in love, and then some of them don't believe in getting rid of it. That they be like, no, I'm keeping the baby. And so now you have to sit here and put the weight on your shoulders, and you getting stressed out, and you uh like I said, you getting stressed out because you trying to keep your wife from finding this information out. You on edge, you got attitude because you don't want your wife to know that this chick is having a baby and scared that she gonna find out. So
Do you believe, real quick, Vacay? I want to ask. I gotta ask this.
mhm.
At what point, or at what point do you think that is it? And I want to make sure I'm putting this being accurate. When should a man start to protect the woman? Is it marriage? Is it?
when
Go ahead.
no when okay, so when you get to a point where y'all say y'all gonna be in a committed relationship, because you got to do all that before you get her to the altar. So like when y'all decide, okay, we gonna be together, that's when your protection starts. But to me, the protection is not like locked in until you put a ring on her finger, because if like he not really married to you, like you can't really expect him to do everything. But once you lock in and put that ring on her finger, she belongs to you. So that means you're supposed to protect her at all costs.
So you think marriage is the time that starts?
No, it actually, like I said,
It
starts
starts
when you,
before. It starts before
yes,
that.
yeah,
It,
that's
it's
what I'm
it,
saying.
does it start with the engagement? Does it start like?
No, it
Go ahead.
starts when y'all decide that y'all gonna be together as boyfriend and girlfriend, because you saying, okay, I'm committed to you, you committed to me. So at that point, that's when y'all start protecting each other.
Ain't that incredible? That's
Yeah.
incredible. Go ahead. I'm listening.
But then, like, if y'all happen to break up, like, you be like that's a no go. Like, y'all done. Like, it's over with. But like I said, the full protection doesn't start until you put the ring on the finger. Then that's when, like, telling the law, hey, this person, it belongs to me, and I'm responsible for them. Whether it's the husband or the wife, which is why when you have situations that happen at the hospital, when people have to sign over stuff, they looking for either the husband, the wife, or the next of kin. They looking for somebody who is like obligated to that person. So yeah.
It's incredible. Amazing. Uh, uh, I'm playing the fifth. I don't even want to respond because I'm gonna say something that's probably out of order. So I'm gonna be in this situation. I'm gonna be very in order with, with this.
That's what I'm saying. These are the real conversations we need to be having. Not too many people are talking about stuff like this. These are the BBO. Don't you be taking my talking points. You already started with mental health. Anyway, I'm glad y'all started talking about that though. And I know you already started talking about that, and I'm happy about that. But yeah, the thing about it is, it's a lot of different moving parts, and like I say, it's no one solution to any of these problems. It's always according to the people who's in them. Because some people might say, "Hey, my girl cheated on me. I'm just gonna kick her out the house and move on with my life." And then you have some crazy people be like, "Oh, my girl cheated on me. I got to get her and the guy. I got to get both of them up out of here." So it just it depends on the person. It's not one simple solution to all of these scenarios. It's a lot of different solutions. It's a lot of right solutions and a lot of wrong ones. And we see it every day on social media. Every day we see this stuff. Every day.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I didn't expect this conversation tonight, but
I
it's
didn't
fun.
either.
It's fun. It's
I
fun. Though. I
thought
love
y'all
it.
would do an hour and get out of here.
It's fun. It's fun. It was. I done had fun with this one. We got to do this more often. I think these are very
Yeah,
interesting topics, and
yeah,
as the quote unquote black community, we have to address
mhm,
these things, and we have to take it head on. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? It ain't. It,
And you know what? I'll be honest with you. This is stuff like this is what I be wanting to hear, because, like you said, these are real situations that happen in real life. It's not no drama. We just simply talking about what could happen in these situations, and it's not enough of them happening. There's not enough people talking about it. So yeah, I get it.
and
But
to
yeah,
have in this situation, I mean, it's few. I don't. I
right.
can't say any channel where men and women are sitting there talking to each other about these things. I can't tell you the show that's doing it. So keep doing your thing, sis. You know, hey, I'm gonna show up for this. I'm
Now
always
see,
here for this.
now you're making me want to do a live tomorrow, but then I kind of don't, because I know some people on here, gonna be out with their boo things tomorrow. So I don't even know if I'm gonna do a live
Oh,
tomorrow, but then I might do it for the
tomorrow
single
is
people.
Valentine's Day. Ain't it? It's Valentine's
Yeah,
Day.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if people will show up, but I did the same thing for 4th of July, and people came because everybody not hooked up and everything. I might do a show tomorrow evening.
You should. Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you. I'll be honest. I ain't got no Valentine. Respectfully, I ain't got no Valentine. I'm looking for one. Hey, if y'all want to be my Valentine, y'all hit me up, man. Y'all see me in the background. Hit me up. Let me know you want to be my Valentine. I got one individual in mind, but we ain't gonna
Mm,
speak on that too directly. Respectfully,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
out of order.
Okay.
You out of order. I'm calling you out of order
I
already.
didn't say nothing.
I'm calling you.
So what you say something you don't need to say. Right, right, Eunice. But yeah, these are the conversations now. Like I said, I know everybody not hooked up, so I might do a Valentine's show tomorrow. You know, for single people out here that ain't got nobody.
Wait
I
a minute.
might
Hold
do
on, real quick, real quick. I want to ask you. Big Illy said something there. She said marriage is a business. It's a
it
business.
is. It
What's your
is.
thoughts on that?
It is because you got to think about it. Like I was saying earlier, with you got the prenups, you got the what you call life
If I
insurance,
if I ever
all
get
that
married
stuff.
again, you're gonna have to sign a
Mhm.
prenup. Any not I'm
That's what I'm
any
saying.
they're gonna have to sign a
It is.
prenup if I ever get
It
married
is.
again. You ain't gonna take
Like,
everything from me. Nope.
yeah. Now, let me tell you something. Like, I've been saying this even before I met any of you boxing guys, right? Or the new ones.
You out of
I've
order.
been saying
You
that.
already out of order. Don't put us in no category. We talk boxing, but we ain't just
No,
boxing
I'm just
guys.
saying some of the
I'm joking.
new
I'm
ones.
joking. I'm
Stop,
joking. I'm joking. Go ahead.
stop. Anyway, what I'm saying is I already know my husband gonna have money, so I'm already looking at it like he's
What if you fall in love with somebody who broke?
shoot. I ain't trying to. I already look. I'm telling you, I already know my husband gonna have money, so I'm already prepared for that. But I already know, like, when you gonna be somebody that's gonna marry into money, you better have you gotta work on yourself and get yourself together, because when, like, say for instance with these celebrities and stuff, like I said, a lot of that stuff is business. You got to be able to handle a lot of that stuff, and a lot that comes with it. So, um, a lot of people see when people have money, they think it's easier for them to deal with marriage. Yeah, actually think, like, looking at celebrities over the years, like, I actually think it's harder, because not only are you dealing with the businesses, the money, you gotta try to keep your marriage intact, you gotta deal with all these moving parts and trying to keep your relationship together. So yeah, it's a lot of moving parts to everything. Like I said, it's no one solution. It's many different solutions. So
I
yeah.
understand. I understand it. All I'm saying is
Mhm.
once you done
Right.
put the
Right.
government in there. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
No. She said, when you become married, you and your partner become a new corporate entity in the eyes of the government, which is true, because you got to get a marriage license. If you're gonna get a prenup, you got to get a prenup. If y'all decide to get a house, you got to put the name on the deed, and all that goes to the government. And then when you buy a house, you got to pay property tax and all that crap. So yeah, very true, Ellis. It's so many moving parts, and this is the stuff people are not talking about. Nobody's talking about this. Nobody.
I
So
agree.
yeah.
That's what make this content so spectacular. So
Hmm.
people don't even want to have these conversations. They don't want to have
They
them.
do.
And I mean, sometimes you gotta just, hey man, take it on the chin and hey, address it directly. That's the best way to deal with it. You address it directly. That's how Jesus dealt with it. Jesus dealt with things directly, right? And so I agree. Sometimes it's uncomfortable for us, but I think this is very valuable for the people.
Yeah,
Don't you think?
yeah. And see, I would love to talk to anybody on here that's either married or have been married before. Um, like, okay, I know some people on here, they've been married and they either lost their partner or they divorced from their partner. Like,
I'm
what's
raising
kind
my hand now. I'm raising my hand.
yeah, See, those are the stories I would want to hear because if I'm somebody who's never been married, never lost a partner to death or a divorce, that I would want to know, okay, how did you deal with that situation? Um, that's a good subject. But the thing about it is talking about things like that, the person will have to be willing to, I don't want to say open the wound, but open they.
Open
I,
their
I
heart,
don't want to
open.
trigger
They have to.
people.
They have to. But the thing, and people have to be. If you're gonna address, and like I say, I done been in that situation, right? So I can speak to it.
Mm-hmm.
At the same time, do I want to? Not always. Not always. Not always.
Exactly. Exactly.
But
Yeah.
but I don't feel like it's not really opening the wound. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't feel wounded by the situation. I don't know if that
Mm-hmm.
makes sense, but I really
Yeah.
I can talk about it and tell you exactly how I dealt with it.
Definitely.
Shout out to Mr. Chipman in the building. Hey, Mr. Chipman, shout out. Hey, we had a great conversation. Y'all, we had a great conversation the other night, man. Shout out to Mr. Chipman, man. Um, shout out to Auntie Rose as well. But
Yeah. Mm.
I can speak on it and deal with it because I done been there. Do I want to? Not really. Does it open a wound? Really? But at the same time, it's something tough to deal with and talk about, right? So,
Mm-hmm.
hey, I'm an open book, man. I done learned that I think my experience can help other individuals. I don't know who it will help, but I think that people are gonna go through similar situations that I done been through. And so if I talked about it, then maybe they can deal with it better than I did at that current moment in time.
Yeah. And see, that's the thing about it is, like I said, that would be an awesome conversation, but the person will have to be willing to want to talk about it. Like I said, I don't want to trigger nobody or
You should
whatever. So yeah, it
you should
depends.
start doing interviews. You
Hmm?
should uh you should start doing interviews. So I love doing interviews with people, right?
I don't know how to do interviews. To
We
be
go
honest, I've
we
never
go,
done.
we'll chop that up behind the scenes. But I
Okay.
think the question that you're asking now, right? Bring on individuals who's divorced, went through a divorce, right? Bring them
Hmm.
on and see, and not necessarily you ain't got to grill them on anything, but allow them to speak their piece out as far as what it felt like for them to go through that situation and how they dealt with it. Do they feel like they dealt with it the right way, the wrong way? You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like just gaining
Yeah.
knowledge and letting the people gain knowledge from situations that happen consistently. This ain't
Hmm.
nothing new. Divorce ain't nothing new in life. People, this is happening daily, right? This is happening daily. How do you deal with it? What did you feel? What did you see? Um, how did you come back to be the individual you are today while dealing with that, right? Um, I think all those are very important questions because people, and we have the internet. That's the great part. We do have the internet now. Man, back in the day, folks ain't talking about this stuff. We
Right.
got an
Right.
opportunity to talk about it. And
Yeah.
for those who are going through it, you know what I'm saying? I never know anybody's situation directly, but for those going through it, how can we help you? You know what I'm saying? And I think hearing other individual stories it would be very helpful to those people. I done got to
Right.
a point. Now, I'm kind of I'm kind of bland to all of this stuff. I went through it and now hey water roll off the back off my back like a duck. You feel me? Hey, I got them duck feathers on me. Shout out to Duck, my brother. But I think it'll be very helpful to people if you could, you know what I'm saying, interview individuals who done went through these situations. Or matter of fact, a BVO got a successful marriage going. We talked to the other night when Duck was talking. He brought Miss Duck on. A
Hmm.
successful thing going on. D Free, an individual. I say it respectfully, went through a few multiple marriages and is in a happy situation right now. What did you
Mm.
learn from those situations? You see what I'm saying? So I think it'd be
Right.
incredible if you were to interview him and you would ask them questions that I wouldn't even think of. So I
Yeah,
think
I just answered off the top of my head. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
you
Yep.
smarter than you know. You smarter than you know.
I'm smarter than I lead people to think I am.
I already know it. I already done caught on. I done caught on. I done caught on.
Hmm. But yeah, it's just, you know what? I think a lot of people have, as far as social media, I think a lot of people have has gotten to the point where they look at a lot of mindless content. It's not really nothing that's gonna help them. Um, but you do have people that really want to hear conversations like this, or they want to, hear intellectual talk, because most of the stuff on here is just, it's a lot of mess and drama. And I ain't gonna lie, a lot of people do flock to that. But the real conversations do matter, because that's the stuff that we need to be focused on, besides the mess. Now, like I said, the mess can be entertaining at times, but you can't fill your life 24 hours a day, 7 days a week full of mess and think that, it's not going to affect you in some kind of way, because it will. Which is why I purposely like stay away from the drama. I don't have time for that. So, yeah. Hmm.
What a mess.
You and your drops. Oh my god. But yeah, I actually don't have drops. I need to get some. Anyway, yeah, it's just, it's a lot of stuff happening. Like you said, there are some people on here and some topics that can be brought up. But like I said, I wouldn't just, I would have to personally ask them in the back, like, would you be okay with that? But like I said, some people don't really want to open a wound, like a old situation back up, because it might trigger them. So
I think you'd be shocked how many people wouldn't mind talking about their situation. They may not get too deep into it, but speaking on what they learned from that situation, I think a lot of people would love to do that.
I
I,
hope
I,
so.
I, I'm just telling you, I don't think I feel like people they think they don't have that opportunity too, and we got to find the right platform to give them that opportunity to speak on it. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't. Yeah, I hate speaking on my whole quote unquote relationship. My son, I don't hate it. I don't hate speaking on it. Let me rephrase that. I don't always want to speak on it, right? But I've gotten to a point where I'm very comfortable because I think that it can help others. And everything I had to go through, I don't want y'all to go through it. So it ain't perfect, but and maybe you still may go through some, and hell, you may through some worse than what I went through. But I think if you listen and you understand what I went through, how I got to the place that I'm at now, I think people can learn from that. And I think if you listen to a lot of these other individuals, I think, man, there's so much learning that can happen if we listen and we actually address what's actually going on. I think that's the special part about it, and I think you got it, Dave. I think you got it.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I'll probably hit up some people behind the scenes, and find out, if they want to open themselves up to that. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see if all that happens. But hopefully they do, and we can continue these kind of conversations. Because, like I said, nobody's really talking about this stuff, and it needs to be talked about. It does, because, like you say, you never know how your story can help somebody else. Hmm. I want
And
to
it's,
hear your story, but I don't know if you want to tell it. But yeah.
I ain't telling it tonight. Man,
No, not tonight. Not tonight.
I ain't
But
telling
I'm
you.
just, yeah,
Hey, hey.
yeah. I want to hear your.
Matter of fact, when you start your interview series, I'm volunteering to be the first interview. I'm volunteering,
Okay,
and
okay.
I get out there and talk my nonsense. And like I probably don't. I don't know if I want to do it, but I think it's for the betterment. So whatever, whatever.
Picasso, stop it. I told you that's how we get started in my chat.
See, see.
You
Now,
see what I mean?
it
It's
wasn't me.
not
Hold on, it
me.
wasn't me. That you blamed me for it last time. You blamed me. So
No, I told you it starts in the chat.
out of order.
Okay.
You got order.
Anyway, every time it's not me. Anyway, yeah, yeah, yeah. You can be my first person.
No, no, I don't know if that's. I don't, hey, find somebody if you get an opportunity. Find somebody else. But if you don't, I do it.
No, I'll give you the first one. I'll give
I
you the
don't
first
want.
one.
I shouldn't even say this. Why did I even say this? I don't know how this happened. All right, fine. Whatever. Whatever.
Stop it. Stop.
Back. Hold on, real quick.
Yes.
How much time we got? How much time we got?
I was gonna end at 2 hours, so in like 9 minutes.
All right, I'm gonna be in order. I ain't even because I was gonna get into
I'm gonna
some other.
chill a little bit before I gotta go to work.
Yeah, no, no. I'm gonna
What you
say,
gonna say?
man, I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? And man, it's been fun. It's been fun. It's been fun. So we overall,
I'm always fun.
you out
Go
of order.
ahead.
You one of the
No,
you out of order. That's what you is right now.
no,
But
I'm very.
you can argue with me. But at the end of the day, I appreciate you so much because hey, we'll chop it up accordingly. And I like that you ain't running from topics. Folks don't want to talk about these. This shit is important as far as how individuals are living life and moving forward. This stuff is important, and I appreciate you, man. You taking the head on. Put it on my forehead. Yeah, and that what she said. She said, "Put it on my forehead."
What?
Pause. Pause.
What?
Hold on.
Oh
Hold
my
on.
god!
I didn't mean it.
Pause.
I didn't mean it.
Pause. You
Here
out of
we go.
order.
Here we go. Here we go. So y'all got the
You
probate.
out of
I mean,
order.
the reprobate. What they call it? The reprobate mind, man. Y'all out of order. I'm saying. I'm saying. All right. Fine. Whatever.
Mm-mm.
You doing a fine job with the topic of conversation. Let me put it that way. Because if I say anything else, next thing is pause and my God. Put my dick like this. Makes sense no more.
I told you it happens every time on my channel. I don't be saying nothing. You just said that.
I didn't say nothing great. All right. All right. I'm on mute. I'm on mute, man. I'm on mute. I done fucked the show up.
No, you did. You good. You good. Look, that's the one thing I love about my channel. We not just one thing. We don't talk about just one subject. We talk about everything. So anything you think you're saying is not out of order because we talk about everything. Like now I understand if you said that and y'all like was in the middle of a conversation talking about boxing, they would have been like, whoa, what you talking about? But we talk about everything over here. So I
Nigga,
think that's why
you called
huh?
pause on me.
I did because you said somebody put it on for you. You said that.
I didn't mean it literally like that. I didn't mean it literally like that. That's what I be like. I didn't mean it like
what?
that.
Well, hold on. Why did you even say that in the first place? Like,
I
what was
don't
that
even know
about?
what I was talking about. I was just flowing with my normal conversation. So when I said it, I didn't. And then when I
Exactly.
heard, I
Stop
was
it.
like, hold on, wait a minute. They gonna look at this the wrong way. I'm not. I don't mean. All right,
Okay, let me tell you something about my channel, though.
hold on. God wrote his.
People,
What did God write his words on the believers? What he wrote? What he wrote his words at? He wrote it on their forehead, right? God
did
did
he?
that. That's absolutely the believer. The truth was written on the forehead of those individuals. I didn't
Mm-hmm.
mean it as far as me putting my nuts on your head or anything like that. that That's how y'all done take it though.
All right, this
It,
conversation going
it's the reprobate mind, man. Y'all out of order. I'm calling y'all out of order.
Well, let me tell you something. One thing about my channel is um, that always seems to happen over here. Um, so it's gonna come up every freaking live I do. It's gonna come up every live I do because I just don't know what it is about my channel. It just happens. But you know what? It ain't always you. Sometimes it's a chat. Sometimes I say something, but it's always gonna come up. So just know that you come to my channel, it's gonna come up at some point in the live. It's gonna come up every time. I don't know why. It just does. Even if I'm up here by myself, it's gonna happen. So yeah, if you, yeah, just kind of get used to that. It happens every time, every time. But yeah, I hope you guys hit my like button. Dub, you on mute. Uh,
No, I'm still
look,
here. I'm still here. See,
I,
you see. Oh. Who got nuts on their forehead? You see, we out of order. All
I
right.
told you.
That's why I stopped myself accordingly. I stopped myself accordingly. But shout out to my brother.
I don't know. I ain't just say that part of the Bible. Look, I'll be honest with y'all. It's part of the Bible I should know more about because my mom talks about it all the time.
Hey,
But
if you don't
me
mind,
being
can I
a
give a quick
hard-headed
plug?
child, like listening, huh?
Can I give a quick plug?
Yeah, go ahead.
If anybody and if y'all want to talk biblically, you know what I'm saying? We don't do it YouTube wise. We do it behind the scenes, but we do it regularly. We speak on biblical conversation. We read, we interpret, we argue, right? About the interpretation that we have as far as what's going on in the Bible. So if y'all want to, feel free, pull up. You know what I'm saying? Hit me up, and man, hey, we invite everybody to that conversation because it's always fun. Biblical conversation is some of the funnest conversation.
Hmm. Yeah, I was. Yeah, yeah. Dude, hey, just let them know so we can send out this link and they can show up. Hmm. But yeah, oh god, yeah. But yeah, I think this was a wonderful conversation. I did not know that it was gonna happen this way, and I'm glad we had this conversation because it was not expected. I was just gonna come in, do a quick live, and leave, but apparently we gotta do what we gotta do. But yeah, you have any last words before we end the live?
Man, great show, sis. And let me know, and we'll do it again. You know, we're gonna be in order next time. I was out of order tonight. I done been the
Y'all
most
always
out
do.
of order individual. So I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna try my best to be better next time. I got you.
Okay, look, that's all you can do is be better than next time. We here to
I'm gonna
get
try my
better
best.
now. Yes, exactly.
I can't prom-
That's
not
my
not
friend.
no, I can't promise you nothing. So I ain't
I
promising nothing, but
mean, look,
I'm
look,
gonna try. I'm gonna
when you
try.
come, look, when you come to my channel, you be yourself. Because I always tell people always wonder why people come to my channel. People think I'm boring. Some people think I'm boring. I just say be yourself. Like, I'm gonna be myself. You be yourself. You can't be nobody but you. So don't think you can't come over here and speak. Now I ain't saying come over here and be disrespectful. I'm just saying come and be yourself. Like that's all you can do is be yourself.
Uh, anytime you see me be any type of thing different than what you know of me, anyways, let me know. That's what I would always ask.
Really, Picasso? Oh, okay.
Man, you are man. Oh Lord. All right. Oh, who is this? I'm out. This Picasso all the way out. What is he talking about? This
Picasso,
he all the
see?
way out of order.
Picasso
I'm
always
praying.
do that.
Can I read this? Can
What's
I
up,
read it?
Queen?
Nah, I fell off early. I was just coming back,
Hold on.
to the
Can I read what Picasso put up there? Can I
Yeah,
read
you
this?
can. All right, thank you.
I'm
Yeah, go
praying
ahead.
for some tight, juicy Excuse my language. I didn't say this is what he's saying. I'm praying. He got the praying emoji up there. I'm praying for some tight, juicy, gushy. You out of order, man. What are you doing? You out of order. Ain't that out of order? Is that out of order? I think it's out of order. Man,
Look, that is not that's not foreign to me. It always happens over here.
y'all love talking about sex around here, don't y'all? That's what
No,
y'all
that
love. That's okay.
it
That's okay.
happens. It's been like that since before I met y'all. It's been like that over here.
Y'all been talking about this stuff?
Look, go back to my older live. You'll see.
Lord have
You'll
mercy.
see.
But
Yeah, they been talking like this in my chat. This ain't nothing new. I know, right? Because
that's where the one-eyed snake came from, huh? I got it now.
uh,
I understand what's going on. I got it, and I'm gonna deal with it accordingly. I got it. We'll handle it accordingly. But my goodness,
ev-
isn't that
every time,
incredible?
even if I don't bring it up, it comes up. It sure does every time.
Hey,
Oh
hey,
my
B3, where you putting that one-eyed snake, man? You putting it on their back? You putting it between the cheeks? Where you putting the one-eyed snake, man? Respectfully,
Oh, that's a crazy question.
ain't that crazy? This
Let me just say
this
this,
is
right?
what they've been doing. This is what they've been doing this whole time. That's what they want to take it. I'm gonna ask the question these days. Man.
Me personally, I'm not into the booty hole stuff.
Ho, 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 ho. You said what?
I'm not like, for me personally, I don't like playing with the duty shoot.
We agree there.
That's not me. I like kitty
We agree there. We agree
and
100%.
mouth and titties.
Hey, we
I'm
good to
on.
go.
God. All right, well,
We
hold
good to
on.
go.
What was the answer? I
Hold on.
had to mute real quick. What was the
No.
answer?
Vacate. This is. You remember you wanted the freaky. What you called it? What you called the show the other night?
Oh, when they were supposed to come over here and talk freaky and they didn't because they was doing it in my chat.
Freaky deaky. You
Okay,
said
what was your answer? Three.
say that again. Three.
I'm only in the kitty, mouth, and titties in that order. I don't. I don't.
Okay.
We agree. We agree 100%. They out of order. Call it. They out of order, man.
But to each his own.
No. They ain't that damn each his own. They out of order. I think what you just said is all the way in order right there. I think that's in order.
Now,
Respect.
I had a real question, but
Go ahead.
Ask
based
your
on the
question, man.
climate, based on the climate, right? If it's a new situation or you meet somebody, are you thinking about? Do you ask them? Do they have an STD, or do you have to get paperwork before you sleep with them? Because growing up, that really wasn't a thing. We just did our thing, woo de woo. We wasn't really caring. I'm asking y'all now, in this climate,
Um,
with the dormant herpes, 70% of people,
I say
all this
get
other stuff
paperwork.
going on.
Get the paperwork. If they really want you, they'll go get tested.
Paperwork at this current moment in time, and I understand exactly what you're saying. At this current moment, paperwork is that's what we gotta now mind you, 9 times out of 10, they're not testing, even with the paperwork, they're not testing for herpes. Uh I don't know if
Hmm.
people know this stuff, but I know it. All I'm telling you, I want the paperwork, but man, I'm very cautious. I'm even cautious with the paperwork out here, cause hey, folks be out of order. They so far out of order that I mean, you deal with them accordingly. But wow, ain't that incredible? We got to ask for paperwork these days, and then the paperwork may not be all the way in order. Ain't that incredible?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. But also, even with the paperwork, you still gotta protect yourself.
That's what I'm telling you. And
Mm-hmm.
the wildest thing is how, at what
Mm-hmm.
point in time can I deal with you? Like, and when I say deal with you, I mean at what point in time can if we really want to be together, get married, those type of things? How much
And you know what?
I gotta read a laundry list of paperwork to even understand what you got going on in these days. I told you,
But the
vacate
thing
me and
about
you.
it,
Hold on. I told you this. What I told you. I said I'll never get married again. I don't want no more children.
Yeah, you said
I'll never
that.
get married. The reason being that because what 3J brought up, I can't deal with what you want from me.
Mhm.
I gotta do
Yeah, and
research on you.
the
I
thing
don't know
about
what
it
you
though
do.
is the reason why a lot of these diseases and stuff mutate and it spread is because people not protecting themselves and people not getting paperwork. People just freely sleeping around each other like it's 1970, and they a lot. That's how a lot of these diseases started because people just started sleeping with whoever, and the diseases mutated and turned to all this different stuff to the point where it's a lot of stuff out here either you can't get rid of, or you gotta take medicine for it for a while for it to go away. So yeah, and it can go anywhere. You go in your mouth and wherever other crevices that go inside your body, that's where the diseases go. And
Ho. We ain't gotta get this we ain't gotta get this
I'm
graphic
just
then. We ain't
saying,
gotta get this graphic.
that that's what happens.
I don't
Whether
want to
it
hear
be
about
through
none of
your
that.
mouth or through your private parts, that's where diseases come from.
That's
Because
why
these people around here putting their mouths on people who private parts got diseases, so then they go kiss somebody else or sleep with somebody else, and that's how the crap gets spread. Like absolutely not. Like, mm-mm.
three, did you
And
hear
y'all
this?
wonder where I
Are you
am.
listening? Three, you listening?
Yeah, I
I'm
heard that
just
part. She
keeping
said
it.
the head people giving head is passing the diseases along.
Amazing. Ain't that amazing? I don't
Yeah,
even I'm gonna just stick to myself, man. Yeah.
she know brothers want their Jimmy suck. We're
Of
going.
course they do.
Hey, three, get what? Hey, three, you done got to the point now. Man, listen, I'm practicing celibacy. I don't even know
Yeah,
what I'm practicing celibacy. They got so damn bad
but
about this
let me tell you
motherfucker.
something
I
else.
don't want
Let
no
Yeah.
me tell
smoke.
you something else.
I don't want no smoke. I don't want no
Listen,
smoke.
Mm-mm.
let me tell you something else. Check this out. Also, people on like see this is the physical part of the situation where you might have to deal with some kind of disease or whatever. But they also not looking at the spiritual part of it because people think it's the STDs only mean sexually transmitted diseases. No, it can also mean spiritual transmitted demons. People don't realize that a lot of
What?
people around here got a lot of stuff going on with them because they giving their stuff to everybody. They switching stuff, and people don't realize that when they start sleeping with some people, they start acting different. They start doing stuff they don't normally do. It's because hey, you might have slept with somebody who got a demon in them, and they could put a demon in you. It's a lot. I'm telling you, it's a lot of stuff that ain't being talked about, but it
And
happens.
but this is why we have to have, and I agree with you. This is why we
Mm,
have to have the biblical conversations. We
yes,
have to
that's
speak
what I'm saying.
in these ways and address these things directly, right?
Mm,
And you were there when me and Auntie Rose we were going through John the other night, and
mm,
how Jesus dealt with the nonsense that he had to deal with. Jesus was dealing with it accordingly, right? And that's how we have to move in our lives. We have to deal with things accordingly. And I think that's why we have to have these conversations. And going back to how Jesus moved, um, and even when we spoke on Solomon, we done spoke on many individuals biblically wise, David, right? This is why we have to have these conversations because it's not it, man. This is a spiritual fight. It's truly spiritual. It ain't really a war of the flesh. It's a war of the spirit. And so we have to address it from a spiritual nature and a spiritual mindset. That's why I love having those conversations because that's what we got to do. And
mm,
one day we'll figure it out. You know what I'm saying? God will lead those who want to be led in the right way. God will put us where we're supposed to be at. But at the end of the day, we got to be in order. And that's why I ain't I can't deal with it. Man, y'all just brought some stuff up that I'm nervous to even. I'm like, oh, wait a minute, man. We got the mouth disease. We got all type of diseases going on out here. It's out of order. And so we're gonna deal with it spiritually so that we can all come to a conclusion of how to deal with each other in the physical realm because this is a spiritual fight that we're in.
Yeah, it is. Hey, y'all go sub to Dub channel over there. He's been my guest the whole lot. And Illis, can you put three link in the chat too for me, please? But yeah, it's a lot of conversations that are not being had. And see, even with me just coming up here, just jacking my mouth, and then you coming and have a conversation with me, it became a whole, you know, conversation. I didn't plan on having this conversation, but it just happens. But I'm just glad that, we were able to have the conversation because what I see a lot of what happens on YouTube is that a lot of people can't agree on certain things, so they get to placing and cussing at each other. Like, you got to be adult enough to have real conversations. Like, even if like it was some things that you didn't agree with what I said, and I didn't agree with what you said, but we didn't argue and fuss about it. And that's the biggest thing, is that you have to be adult enough to have these conversations, even if you don't agree with the other person on the panel, and just say, okay, well, I don't agree with that, but I'm willing to hear what they got to say.
But the
So
beautiful part is that we don't agree, right? But we can sit there, like you just brought up. We were adult enough to talk to one another and break it down with each other to get an understanding. That's the beautiful. That's the beauty in all of it. We ain't agree with each other on a lot of how. I know you disagree with a lot of what I said. I ain't got no
mhm.
problem with it, and I ain't got no problem with anybody disagreeing. My thing is I'm coming from this perspective. Well, if you have a different perspective, break it down to me. You
Right,
understand?
right,
And
right.
we ain't yelled at each other. We ain't cussed at each other. We ain't acted a fool up here.
Mhm.
It's been fun. I've had fun.
Yeah, yeah. If three gonna start dropping off this chat, but yeah, um, yeah, it's probably his phone. It's okay. But yeah, it's
Hey man,
just,
reset your phone, man. Hold on, restart your phone, man. Restart
yeah. I always tell
it.
people before you get on the panel, restart your phone, then come on the panel. Because a lot of times, like, I was told that before because my phone was acting up, and I restart my phone, and from now on, like, I really don't even like to get online on my phone. I always use my computer because with my phone, I always have to restart it. I didn't even restart this computer. I was supposed to, but yeah,
I had to restart
repeat.
before
Yeah,
I jumped. I had to restart everything. So
yeah, yeah.
ain't that
Before
incredible?
you guys hit a panel, please restart your phone so y'all won't be dropping on and off the panel. Like, come on now. But anyway, but I
Hey
know it's
man,
late for people,
love you,
so yeah.
sis. I ain't even gonna do. I don't know. I might do the Bible talk tonight. I don't know, but love you and man, great show,
Um,
great show.
Thank you, and I thank you for coming. You've been with me the whole time. I appreciate you.
You know we're gonna argue with each other some days, and we're gonna love each other other days. So it is what it is. Who cares? But
Yeah,
man, you doing a hell of a job.
thank you. I appreciate you. But yeah, you got to be my first guest if I'm gonna learn how to interview people.
Now I'll walk you through it. I'll walk you through it.
All right.
It's easy.
Well, yeah.
It's really easy. It's really easy.
Sure, I be nervous. So okay,
Let them damn
okay.
nerves go, man. What you nervous for? This your shit.
I know. I told y'all
Control.
I'm shy. Y'all don't believe me, but I'm shy. I am. I'm very shy. Yeah.
But hey,
But
man, I love you, and I'm out. You know what I'm saying? And we'll do it again next time.
thank you. I appreciate you. Well, yeah. You know what's going on. All
You
right.
already
Thank
know.
you.
Hey, we good.
All
We
right.
good. We good.
All right. Thank you. Let me get ready to close the show. All right. And that was Dub. Where's my thing? Well, yeah, y'all go sub to Dub channel. Uh, I ain't gonna bring that up. Never mind. But yeah, y'all go sub to Dub over there. We be having some interesting conversations. and that was one of them. We just did it online this time, but yeah, Dub was funny, and uh, as I move through the YouTube boxing section, I meet more and more people, and it's more and more interesting people on here. But yeah, this was an awesome conversation. I had no idea that we were gonna get into that kind of talk, but y'all know me. I was gonna come up here and talk my little talk and get off. But ain't nobody work. Oh mess. But yeah, y'all. Hope you guys are having a wonderful night. For those of us who don't have Valentine's tomorrow, I'll see if y'all want me to do a show tomorrow evening. It's up to y'all. I know some people, like especially married couples, are gonna be out or whatever. I do not work tomorrow. I took off because I don't want to be at work. But yeah, I can do a show tomorrow. And I'm getting paid for it. I'm getting paid right now. I'm just not at work. But yeah, I'll put a poll up on my community wall, and y'all let me know if y'all want me to do a live tomorrow evening. For those of us who don't have a Valentine, we can come on here and talk and have fun about whatever. It's up to y'all. We can do a panel if you want to, like if y'all want to. It's up to y'all. But yeah, yeah, he is funny. I'll be laughing. But yeah, it's up to y'all. Y'all let me know if y'all want to do a show, and I'll hook it. I'll put it up here, and we can chop it up tomorrow night. But yeah, this was fun. I had no idea I was gonna be on here this month. But yeah, it was very fun to do this live, and like I said, even though we were talking about serious topics, um, those are the kind of conversations that we actually do need to have, and it's not enough people talking about them. It's a lot of like I was saying earlier, it's a lot of messy stuff that's not even going to help you in the long run. It's just a bunch of mess. But you know what? I don't worry about that. I just worry about my own. And like I said, if y'all want to continue to have these conversations, we'll keep having them. Um, I've always been a serious person, even as a kid, which is why I don't really take a lot of these people seriously, and I laugh at them because I'm like, you really don't know what life is until you dealt with some of the things I have in my life. And I'm not saying I'm the only person who's been through something in my life, because I know I'm not. But it's a lot of these things that we need to be talking about that we're not talking about, and it's just a lot of people I think on here need therapy. A lot of people need healing, and instead of them getting talking about what instead of them talking it out, they literally taking their anger and frustration out on people that they don't know, and it's just a cycle that's happening. It's like a loop where it's happening, even if it happens with different people. They just taking out their frustrations and anger on different people instead of getting their problem solved. So yeah, yes, yeah. These are the conversations that wake people up, right? Yes, it is. And some illis, I really do like when I have men and women on my panel, because, like you said, you can kind of see the dynamic, you know, of what the way women think versus the way men think. I like that dynamic because it's like women will see it this way, but men will see it another way. And then that's where you open up the conversation, which is why, like, when I was asking Dub, like, okay, what if you was in this particular situation? How would you feel about it? That's the conversations we need to be having. Yeah, exactly. How you mean that, Picasso? But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Those are the conversations we need to have. Thank you, Dub. I appreciate you. Thank you. I appreciate your contribution, sir. But yeah, this was fun. This it's good peer pressure. A mess. But yeah, yeah, these are the conversations we need to have. I really wish the only thing that I noticed that a lot of people don't like real conversations. They like to mess more, but we ain't finna worry about that. We just gonna keep. Dang, B3 got me talking about we gonna build. He say that so much that I'm starting to repeat it. A mess. But yeah, look, this was a great show. Before I go to work, I have to be there in a few hours. But yeah, this was fun. I'm happy we were able to have this conversation without conflict. Um, yeah, we were able to have this conversation. Oh, thank you, JBS. We learned, we learned to. Yes, yes, exactly, exactly. Yeah, yeah. Three is he's young, but he's smart. Yeah, he's not wrong. He's not. But yeah, it's a lot of things that we need to talk about, and I guess we'll start it over here. But you know what? I'm so happy that I do have people to come up here and want to express themselves because I'm be honest with y'all. A lot of times when I start these lives, I have no idea what I'm gonna say. No problem, Picasso. You funny. Like I said, when I started this live, I had no idea what I was gonna talk about. I just, like I said, I'm gonna hit the live, see what I can say. If nobody comes or if I don't run out of things to say, I'm just gonna leave and tell y'all see y'all tomorrow. But yeah, I think I'll probably do a live in the morning. I ain't sure. If I'm too tired, I won't. And if not, I'll probably just go ahead and do a live tomorrow evening. But I really want it to be up to y'all because I don't know what y'all got planned tomorrow night. So I'll still do the poll just in case. Because I don't want to just say, I'm going to go live and then nobody shows up. So we'll see what we're going to do. Yeah, we'll see what we're going to do. But yeah, I really enjoy this live, and like I said, I'm glad I have people that want to come up here and talk. I appreciate them because they do really help me get through my lives a lot of the times because they talk about a lot of things that I may not know about, and the same for them with me. So yeah, that's how it goes. Mhm. But yeah, I'm gonna get ready to slide my behind out of the should I do 2.5? Hmm. I could probably do 2.5. Let me go on for 7 more minutes, y'all. Let me talk a little bit more, but and then I'll end it. Cause I do kind of want to give myself a little bit of chill before I go to work. But yeah, I just really, I'm just really happy that things happen. Sometimes it just happens this way. And you know what? No, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here because I don't even think I can extend my talking time to for 6 more minutes. But yeah, let me get ready to get out of here. I really appreciate y'all who came through. I know it may have been a lot of stuff happening on YouTube tonight or in general. A lot of people out, celebrating. I know some people don't like to go out on the actual day. And some, like I said, today's either side chick day, either today or Sunday, one or the other one. So I know I ain't nobody side chick, so I ain't got nothing to worry about. And that's kind of how the conversation started anyway. But yeah, this was fun. You guys have a wonderful night. Like I said, if you guys, oh god, if you guys don't see me in the morning, like I said, I'll put a poll up and see if you guys want me to do a live tomorrow evening. And what the crap? And I'm sorry, I was looking at something. And we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But yeah, you guys have a wonderful night. Have a blessed night. Please, please, please take care of your mental health. I say that every single time I go live. It's too many people not on here Um, they not they not taking care of their mental health, and it shows. Um, but yes, please take care of your mental health. Please take care of your health because that's important as well. If you're driving, stay safe. If you're going out, please be careful because you know some people like drama, and they might cause a scene. So y'all be careful outside when you go out there too. Be careful if you're driving. Be careful at home in your neighborhoods. Just be careful all the way around. And also, just if you are thinking negatively a lot, um, try to think more positive. I know it's easier said than done. I used to think negatively a lot. I had to get out of that. Um, I started thinking positive. I'm optimistic. Um, that's how come I figured some people don't think as positive as I do because I'll say something, they'll be like, "Well, that ain't gonna happen." I'm like, "It's not gonna happen for you, but it's gonna happen for me." So I always just try to be, optimistic about things, but I keep it in reality. Like I ain't gonna just up and say, "Oh, I'm gonna have $1 million tomorrow." Like that's optimistic, but it's not realistic. So you gotta keep it realistic. So yeah, like hey, you could say you're gonna have $1 million in 5 years. Like that would be optimistic, and if you're working on it, it could be realistic as well. It just depends on your situation. hmm But yeah, let me take my behind out of here. I'm already pushing for the 3 minutes. Let me try. Let me try. Cause I like my lives to be a specific timing. I don't know why, and I kind of don't like to leave on uneven time. I don't know what is up with me with that, but yeah, I'm pushing for it a little bit. So we got a few more minutes. But anyway, yeah, just try to be more positive. You can tell when somebody open their mouth whether they're positive. Excuse me, whether they're a positive thinker or negative thinker. It just depends. It really does. Like you can tell when they open their mouth. Some people choose to speak positive um, affirmations or positive thoughts over their minds. One person I can say that does that is B3. He's always positive. He speaks positive when he talks about his channel or what he got going on. That's a good thing. I ain't gonna say anybody talking negative because I ain't gonna put that on them. But I know he is one person that does speak positive um, over their channel and over their life, which is a good thing. Um, but you know what? Sometimes I need to be more positive, even though people think I'm just a ray of sunshine, and I can be, but I do think negative sometimes, even though I'm trying to get out of that. But I try to, I try to get those thoughts out of my head a lot. But like I said, I'm also realistic about things. Like I take things for what they are. Um, I'm not even gonna talk about that. Some just popped up in my mind. I was gonna say, but never mind. I'm not even gonna talk about that. But yeah, just keep being yourself. Do you? Don't worry about nobody else. Like take care of your situation. Um, I can pray for people, but I can't make anybody do anything. I'm just gonna, you know, be myself and keep being myself. And if somebody has an issue with you being yourself, then that's their problem. Like, let them be mad. Like, let them be upset because you can't alter yourself for somebody else. Now, if y'all in a relationship and you have flaws, that's understandable. But yeah, if we just know each other, like you can't make me change. And I can't make nobody else on here change. It's all up to that person. But yeah, I made my time. I'm gonna get ready to get out of here. You guys be safe. please remember to pray every day, all day. I don't care what time of the day it is. I pray at home, I pray at work, I pray everywhere I go. Remain to be positive people. Please, please, please do not engulf your life in negativity and drama, because once you start to listen to all that stuff, it's gonna start to affect you. It's gonna affect your mood. It's gonna affect a lot of stuff. But you have people that don't believe that. But once I noticed, once I started moving away from some of these channels, I got a little bit more positive. I did. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep being positive. You guys be positive. Remain yourself. Like, we all can change for the better. I'm not perfect. I know no one else is perfect. Just gonna keep, like I said, if you go to the about section on my channel, I say I'm just striving to be a better version of myself. And that's all I can do. I can't do nothing else. But yeah, I made my time. Let me let y'all go. Like I said, if you guys don't see a live setup for in the morning, um, if you guys want it, I'll do one tomorrow evening. It just depends on what y'all want. Okay. But yeah, you guys have an awesome the rest of your night. I'm gonna chill out a little bit, and then I'm gonna get ready to go to work and do my little hours and get off. But yeah, you guys have a wonderful night. Stay safe and continue to be the best version of yourself. Okay? Good night. See y'all later. Bye.